If you're looking for one of the best builds in Black Myth Wukong, look no further. This build combines the rock solid spell, the iron armor set, and the Wukong staff to help you kill enemies fast and deflect all attacks, giving you more opportunities to counter-strike. Rock Solid is a defensive alteration spell in Black Myth Wukong that transforms your skin into rock, deflects all damage, builds focus points, and grants the perfect chance for a counterattack. The effectiveness of this spell can be maximized with the right gear, relics, and skills, making it one of the best spells in the entire game. For New Game Plus, the best staff to use is the Jingu Bang Staff, the main weapon of Sun Wukong, which can only be obtained after defeating the final boss of the game. If you're still finishing your playthrough, I would use the Rat Sage Staff, which adds whirlwinds of sand to your attacks, increasing your overall attack damage and range. The Jingu Bang Staff has 135 attack power, 6% crit hit chance, with a unique effect that prevents your 4th focus point bar from depleting, which makes fully charged heavy attacks easier to execute. Building up 4 focus points lets you unleash a powerful smash attack that deals massive damage and is incredibly satisfying to execute. For those who don't know, the 4th focus point can only be charged by attacking or dodging and will slowly deplete over time, which means aggression is key for reaching maximum damage. Luckily for you, when you have the Jingu Bang Staff equipped, the gauge of the 4th focus point no longer depletes over time. To make your character even deadlier, you can cast the Ring of Fire spell and unlock the Hubris Nose in one breath relic, which allows you to charge your staff up to 4 focus points without needing to attack enemies. This combination is so powerful because it puts you into a defensive state with the Ring of Fire and gives you more than enough time to build up 4 focus points to unleash a devastating heavy attack that can nearly one-shot most enemies. Aside from the weapon, this build also uses one of the best armor sets in the game, the legendary Iron Tough set. This powerful set can only be crafted after defeating the Yin Tiger Blacksmith at the Zodiac Village. Defeating him will also unlock a 3rd curio slot as well. The 2-piece bonus for this set massively increases focus gained after successfully deflecting an attack. The 4-piece bonus considerably reduces the skill's cooldown after deflecting an attack. This means every time you successfully deflect an attack, you can instantly stack your focus points, unleash a powerful heavy attack, and significantly reduce the cooldown of the next rock solid spell. To make the spell even stronger, you can unlock the Fuming Ears Sound as a Bell relic, which narrows the window of the rock solid deflection but returns half of the mana cost of the spell, allowing you to cast the spell more times before your mana bar is depleted. This build will turn you into a relentless parrying machine. It deals massive damage and adds significant survivability to the build, making it one of the best builds in Black Myth Wukong. Now that you understand how the build is meant to be played, let's break down every aspect of the build piece by piece. The main weapon on this build is the Jingu Bang Staff, which has 135 attack power, 6% crit hit chance, and a unique effect that prevents your 4th focus point bar from depleting, which makes fully charged heavy attacks way easier to execute. Now, this staff can only be obtained in Chapter 6, so if you're looking for some alternatives in the meantime, you can use the Rat Sage Staff, which adds whirlwinds of sands to your attacks that increase overall attack damage and range, or the Long Wreath Staff, which is one of my personal favorites. This staff enhances the attack damage of all Pillar Stance moves. For the spirit, I'm using the Wandering Wight. This spirit is obtained in the first chapter in the game and can be upgraded to deal a massive amount of damage. It's a great option for quick burst damage, and it also increases your defense on the build for having the spirit equipped. The main armor set for this build is the legendary Iron Tough set. This powerful set can only be crafted after defeating the Yin Tiger Blacksmith at the Zodiac Village. The 2-piece bonus massively increases focus gained after successfully deflecting an attack, and the 4-piece bonus considerably reduces the cooldown after deflecting an attack. So essentially, every time you successfully deflect an attack, you can instantly stack your focus points, unleash a powerful heavy, and significantly reduce the cooldown of your next rock solid spell. The curios for this build will vary depending on your playstyle, but I'm using the Amber Prayer Beads, which increase the speed of building up focus points, the Tiger Tally, which moderately increases attack power after completing a light attack combo, and the Gold Spike Plate, which massively boosts defense. The skill tree will vary depending on your level, but there are some important things to consider as you're progressing and unlocking more skills. For your foundation, I highly encourage unlocking all stamina points up until composure. This will let you execute more dodges with your stamina bar and will also let you continue your combos after attacking, making it easier to stack focus and deal more damage. Just about everything in the martial arts section is worth unlocking, especially the staff spin skill, which lets you stack focus points incredibly fast. For survival, I would max out Wrathful Escalation, which increases your crit chance, Wrathful Might, which increases crit damage, and Surging Momentum, which increases your overall attack power. The main stance on this build is the Smash stance, which is really the only stance you need. I love this stance because you can charge your heavy attacks while sprinting, allowing you to avoid damage and stack damage simultaneously. For mysticism, your main spell will be Ring of Fire, which summons a ring around your character, boosting your defense and the effectiveness of your drinks. Once all Ring of Fire skills are unlocked, you'll be able to generate focus, increase stamina, recover health, increase damage reduction, and even continue all of the effects after leaving the ring. To make the spell even better, you can unlock the In One Breath skill with the Hubris Nose Relic. This skill allows you to charge up 4 focus points while standing in the ring, allowing you to unleash your most powerful attack very easy. For alteration, you're obviously going to be using Rock Solid. This spell is enhanced with the Iron Tough armor set and gets increasingly more powerful as you unlock each skill. Unlocking all Rock Solid skills will reduce the cooldown of the spell, increase focus points gained, and even allow you to recover some mana back after a successful deflect. And lastly, for Strand, you can unlock all Pluck of Many skills up until Volition, which allows your duplicates to cast Rock Solid and Ring of Fire at will. My favorite transformation so far is the Umbral Abyss. This transformation makes you immune to frost damage, and it lets you unleash some powerful attacks with your greatsword once your focus bar is filled up. For the Craving Eyes relic, I'm using Opportune Watcher, which considerably increases focus gained with your attacks. For the Fuming Ears relic, I'm using Sound as a Bell, which narrows the window of time for rock solid deflections, but returns half of the mana cost back. For Hubris Nose, I'm using In One Breath, which allows you to charge up to 4 focus points when you're standing in the Ring of Fire. For Envious Tongue, I like using Refreshing Taste, which increases crit chance after drinking from your gourd. And lastly, for the Grieving Body, I'm using the Nimble Body skill, which reduces the stamina cost of all charged heavy attacks. If you're looking for more builds, I highly recommend checking out my previous God tier poison build, which lets you stack damage while in a poisoned state, and lets you easily apply poison to your enemies as well. If you enjoyed this video, a like would be very much appreciated. Thank you guys so much for 100k subs, such a huge achievement for the channel, and I am so grateful. I cover all things action RPG and Souls-like on this channel, so if you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on those bell notifications so you are notified every time I drop a new video.